the asshole for grounding my daughter and canceling her senior trip after I found out she was cheating on her boyfriend? I have two daughters, Lizzie, 17 female, and Mackenzie, 14 female. Their dad and I divorced a few years ago after I discovered he was having an affair. I have the kids most of the time, and their dad has them every weekend and during the summer. So I guess that's part of the reason why she wanna ground the children. Lizzie has been dating Jacob, 18 male, for over a year now. Jacob is constantly at our house. He is a sweet, good young man, and I believe he will be a valedictorian of their class. Very smart young man. However, a few weeks ago, I overheard Lizzie on the phone with a guy, clearly flirting. At first, I thought it was Jacob, but then I heard her say Brandon. I realized she was talking to someone else. Then a week later, she mentioned to me that she was heading out to hang out with a friend. And when I looked out the window, I saw her get into a car and greet a guy with a kiss. It wasn't Jacob. Oh no. Even after that, Jacob continued to come over, hanging out with Lizzie. He and Lizzie still acted like a couple, holding hands, laughing, and spending time together, just like the way they had always had. I feel guilty knowing my daughter was being a two-timer. Yes, this is terrible. After Jacob left that day, I confronted my daughter. I asked her point blank, "Are you cheating on your boyfriend with another guy?" She said it was none of my business and that her personal life was her only. I told her she was wrong and that I raised her better than to treat people like this. She told me she was bored with Jacob and that Brandon was more her type now. I told her that if she wasn't happy, she should just break up with Jacob. She said she doesn't know if she wanted to be with Brandon or if she was just having fun flirting and teasing. I told her cheating was unacceptable and wrong, and as a consequence, I grounded her. I also told her that she wasn't allowed to go on a senior trip with her friends. She obviously did not take that too well and has been at her dad's place for the last couple days. My ex-husband called me saying I was being unreasonable not letting her go on the trip and that her and Jacob were just a high school thing. He then told me I needed to put my bitterness aside and stop punishing his daughter. I told him I was teaching our daughter the right from wrong and that actions have consequences. So first thing is from the reading, is your daughter aware of the reason for the divorce? Yes. Okay, so the daughter knows about the divorce, why the reason that the OP guy divorced. And one thing I don't agree with the husband is he said that the Jacob and her is just a high school thing, which could be far from truth. You know why? Because some people in my high school, they were sweethearts. They dated from freshman to college, and now they're married with beautiful kids together. I know many of them couples, they are still together in very loving relationship. And let's get this straight. After you are out of college and you still can't really find someone to settle down, it is a lot harder to find someone. Even if you go to like dating apps and stuff, you notice that all the guys might not have the best quality as Jacob. And it sounds like Jacob is really good quality, really smart guy, really kind person, and he sounds like he really put effort to Lizzie. And Lizzie, on the other hand, cheat right in front of Jacob and the mother, and still hold hand with Jacob, acting like nothing ever happened. Where is Lizzie's heart? Lying to her, like lying to Jacob like that. I think it's just super wrong. And hopefully, Lizzie learned the lesson that it's very, very wrong to cheat on people. If you want to end the relationship with Jacob, end it, right? That is the right thing to do. And it is definitely not the right thing to cheat on Jacob, play with his feelings, still holding his hand and saying that I love you, Jacob. That is very, very hurtful. And I feel like Lizzie, she might be really pretty and have a lot of guys. She just want to play with the guys. Once Jacob learns about that, he gonna end it really, really quick, and there's no way to going back now. I mean, frick, Jacob might even be reading this thing on Reddit. Who knows? And I think it's super wrong for Lizzie to kind of cheat on Jacob like that. And I applaud the mother for kind of trying to lead the daughter to the right way, because it might be too late. Like 1 year later, Lizzie will be 18 years old and adult, and she don't know like what is right or wrong. She think it's okay to cheat on people, and that's what happened to the mother. And that the two daughter is living separately together, right? Living weekends on the dad side and then other weekend on the mom side. And the winner of the divorce, you know who it is? The lawyers. And it can be a messy divorce, always messy. And I feel like if you don't get married, that's Lizzie's goal, getting married, finding the right guy. I think it's super important to not cheat on people. And once you got out of college, you go online dating. It is extremely hard. Like my fiance, right? She had to go on many dates, and she was just about to give up on her life because all the guys just wanna have fun and sleep, and never really take responsibility. And until she finally met me, where I like family oriented, and it's hard to like these days, in 2024, it is really easy to cheat on people. Like you got Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, all these apps. You open it and there's pool of guys trying to get to girl, right? And all of them, majority of them, I would say, is just they just want to play around. They don't want a serious relationship. And if you want a serious relationship, then be the real person and try not to like cheat on people. And I think like the mother is doing the right job, kind of teaching Lizzie to start cheating on people. Like it's just horrible thing to do for Jacob. I feel sorry for Jacob for just reading the story, but yeah, that's my thought on it. Leave in the comment section below what you guys think about the story. Yeah, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. My name is Kelvin, and I see you guys on the next one.